Hey everyone, Dusted Up here, and today I'll be reviewing Wounded Tempest: The Prelude. This is a game made by Gaming Zexo. Let's check it out. Wait, am I pronouncing Gaming Zexo right here, or... whatever. The RPG Maker reviews, or good RPG Maker game videos, tend to be short. In these videos I focus on the main aspects of RPG Maker games: story, mapping, eventing, and scripting, mostly. So now let's get right into it. The title screen has some custom UI, which is extremely nice to see in RPG Maker games. Stock title screens are kind of a bad omen for most of these games, so it's a welcome change. Taking a look at the eventing, the way cutscenes are done is very well composed. They're all pretty functional along with the rest of the game. No event seems to be out of place, so I would say eventing is great, even superb. The game starts off with an opening scene that introduces us to two of our protagonists, Kazuko and Sarah, making a last stand against a few soldiers. They clash only to get surrounded by a few more soldiers. The story is fine in my opinion. It's not far-fetched, and the characters are rather interesting so far, though it's a bit difficult to follow so far. As far as I can tell, the whole intro takes place ahead of time, which is fine. However, I was still a bit lost after the intro. What are Kazuko, Kazuko, and Sarah doing after the intro in the past? There should have been a bit more explanation after the intro saying that they were going to the town. I was very confused for a bit, but the second I got to the town, pretty much everything was cleared up. The gameplay starts with Kazuko. In the intro, he is absurdly strong, which is good because you're in safe grounds to have battles without worry of consequence, mostly. I mean, if you're blocking, you're clearly going to lose, but you are given a reasonable amount of time to adapt to the game. It's a very good call. Thankfully, or sadly, if you like being overpowered, he is reset to stock sass when starting the real game. Speaking of the battle system and UI overall, this one is flashy. Yanfly's ATB really complements the choice of music. I feel like I can still enjoy the battles in this game without getting tired of them anytime soon. However, in the battle against soldiers though, it's a bit weird to see a giant soldier anime picture versus this tiny chibi sprite. But that's really just my opinion. I can't really bash this game for such a minor nitpick, as it's pretty common in most RPG Maker games. The mapping is decent, though everything seems a bit flat and less dynamic. My advice is to try and add curves to the cliffs and make them seem a little more naturally formed. Here, I provide my version of this screenshot so you can see what I mean a little better. As you can tell, the cliffs are more jagged, and there's a little more foliage. Basically, it looks a little more natural than your version with the added foliage and jaggedness. Try to take the example I have made here for you, and try to apply that to the mapping. Overall, the game is looking very solid so far. I have no issues with the story or eventing, or the battle system for that matter, but you could improve a bit on the mapping. Everything seems a little empty. I hope the criticism provided here will help you improve your game.